How do you assess Tim Lovell's performance?
He was awesome. He battled, and he's always gonna, be dynamic with the puck and do some really great things with it. But he just competed. He defended well. He was great off the rush. He had great gaps. He was clean breaking pucks out. He was really good.
Coach, power play gets another one. How are you liking how their performance going?
I mean, 1 for 4. We missed probably 2 tap-ins. Like we missed the tap-in right on the doorstep to go up 4-1 and really seal it. So we want to see them bury teams when we have a chance to do it. But they did everything but finish, and they looked really good.
Kyle Smolin and Grattan both had their first goals as Sun Devil. What have you seen from them so far, and overall, what does that speak to how this new roster has come together?
It's so far so good. It was a good team win tonight, balanced team win. Everybody did their part, and we felt like we probably could have executed a little bit more and pulled away, and maybe iced it earlier, and they got a bounce. Credit to them off Schmag's stick on the last power play goal, but the guys hung on, so it was just a good team win.
Coach, the first period felt like they maybe had a little bit more of the possessions early on before that first power play that then kind of led to a surge in the second period with the power play goals and the 3 unanswered. What was that switch that you noticed from your group that helped lead to that?
I think just the commitment to what our game plan was, just tracking back hard and not giving them time and space, defending really well, which I think we did, and most importantly, just slowing down their transition. And we did that, and I'm not going to tell you how we did it until after tomorrow. We were really good.
Coach, Northern Michigan's really been a strong kind of special teams. I think top 5 right now in the power play, strong last year. Had a lot of chances. You guys got hemmed in your zone numerous times tonight. How do you change that going into tomorrow?
Well, I mean, look, you're gonna give up chances when you go against a power play that good. They had 1 power play there in the second where they literally had it in zone for the full 2 minutes, but they had like 2 shots. So when you have your guys committing like Ty Murchison and Schmags and Chambers just eating pucks like they did. I mean, the amount of pucks they ate on that was really impressive. That's all part of the kill. You want to get it out. You want to clear 200 feet and make them come back. But, the guys were bought into how they need to kill penalties, and they did a good job with it. The one they got was a lucky bounce. I mean, it was just off Schmack's stick.
What kind of example does a guy like Grattan set where he's blocking shots, he's scoring goals, he's in the dirty areas of the ice?
I mean, that's what you want out of your captain, right? You demand that out of your captain, and he's going to bring it every night. So he's a great leader. He leads by example and does everything the right way on and off the ice, and we're thrilled to have him.
Coach, 3-0-0 start. It's been the season's best in club history. What does that mean to you as someone that has been here from the very start of the NCAA program?
It's for an independent program to get off to a good start. It's really important, and because you can play, not loose, but you can play just a little bit less tight, right? And that's the way we want our guys to play. We want them playing free. We want them having fun. When you're 3-0 against 2 really good teams, you can start to do that. And they're gonna. I mean, they didn't come all this way to get swept, so we're gonna see their very best tomorrow. We're gonna have to be better.
What do you? The late penalty there that led to that power play goal. What were you saying there on the bench to stick with it?
Just, I mean, the whole focus of the third period was to just get pucks in and establish the forecheck and stay above pucks, and we did it literally perfectly. They didn't have anything 5-on-5, and we took an ozone penalty. We took an ozone penalty there with 8 minutes left. And then we took another one in our D zone. Didn't love the call. I didn't think that was actually a penalty, but the kill found a way. They found a way to get through it, and they almost got through it and killing them all off. And against that power play, if you go 4 for 5, I'll take it.
You just mentioned it. What do you feel you have to clean up going into tomorrow?
Just some puck management stuff. I mean, a lot of the stuff they did get 5-on-5 again was just, not getting the puck deep when you could, not getting in behind them. Eye hopes in the offensive zone. When you don't have a play, you just have to keep it and possess it. The puck's gold, and you don't have a play, just keep it and grind them out and make them play defense.
How is the new leadership as far as captaincy on the team led to success?
They've done a great job. I mean, no complaints. You're 3-0, and all 5 of those guys have contributed dramatically to us being 3-0. But it's a long season. We got a long way to go, and we have a lot of room for improvement. The guys know that. And that's always the best when you know you can be a lot better and you're still winning. that's when you know you got something, and I think we have a pretty damn good team.
Coach, in your team's last season as an independent, being able to schedule a ton of home games at the beginning to help your group out, moving into trying to have a resume for the tournament and all that. How relieving is it? Can you kind of sit here and kind of feel that so far so good to the start of the
Yeah,
year?
I mean, you get 3 wins, against again. I mean, that's a team that's going to compete to win their league. They're really good. I mean, they just gave Duluth all they could handle, and they're going to be one of the top teams in the CCHA. They could very well win it. I mean, they're really good. And then obviously the team we played last week is tremendous. They're really hard to play against. Beat Clarkson, a really good Clarkson team, 4-1 tonight. Held, I think, 16 shots. They're not easy to play against. So 2 wins against Merrimack will just be the gift that keeps on giving, because they're going to win a lot of games.
Coach Ty Jackson back tonight up on that top line. What do you think of his performance, and then just kind of having to shuffle lines as a whole, getting the Jacksons together, and then
Yeah, once Ty got his feet under him, I mean, he didn't play the first, the exhibition game or the first 2, so he hadn't played in, 4.5 months, 5 months. So he turned some pucks over in the first, but once he started really getting into it, that line did some really dynamic stuff. The shift that they had was unbelievable in the second period when we tied it on our first goal. That was all that line, just again grinding them out, managing the puck, getting pucks in behind him, keeping an high F3, and Silly made a hell of a play to Timmy backdoor, and that got us going.